to Houston Life. I wish y'all could see the madness that happens during the commercial breaks. Do you know how much work it was to set up all this art? We're going to be talking about an amazing collection of African art that features paintings, hand-carved wood statues, and even some sculptures. Now, Lloyd Geit of the Lloyd Geit Gallery is here to share with us some of his gallery's incredible pieces, as well as talk about his upcoming trip to Cuba.
Yes, yes.
Welcome, Lloyd. It is so good to see you.
Thank you, and welcome to you to Houston.
Thank you so much. You know, before I moved to Houston, I came from a public television station where arts and, you know, the creative world were center stage. And I remember one of my coworkers saying, "You're going to love Houston. It has a great art scene." And so far, he is totally correct. So when people come into your gallery, what types of things will they see?
Well, first of all, everything we sell is from Africa. And when you say African art, people think of statues and masks and fabrics. But we've gone a step further. We sell high-quality, original paintings by African artists, and they're all framed, custom framed. So that's what they'll see. Beautiful art.
Wow, so when you are featuring a collection in your gallery, how do you find this stuff? I mean, are you going to countries in Africa and personally selecting the artists you will represent?
I am. I started going to Africa in 1976, and I've been probably 50 times to different parts of Africa. I've gone through probably 3 or 4 different passports. So, yes, I go and select the art myself. All of the art I select.
Well, and you have some notable clients, namely Oprah Winfrey. I mean, we have to mention this.
We do. Well, as a matter of fact, we do have some notable clients, and there you see a picture of me when I had hair with Oprah Winfrey. She was actually here in Houston, and I got a chance to interview her because I was on television, and she's just an incredible person. We do have a lot of celebrity clients. Tina Knowles, as a matter of fact, is one of our longtime good clients. That's Beyonce and Solange's mother, as you recall.
Of course.
They purchased art for us, and now you see both me and Tina with no hair on my head. But she's been a really good client. So yeah, we have a lot of celebrity clients, but a lot of just regular people as well.
Now, I've been to Kenya and Uganda and Cameroon for work, and I collected some wooden items. But when people are looking for a new addition to their home, how do you guide them through that process? Because looking around, some of the pieces that you have today, I mean, like this hat, for instance. Is that something you find that people would, you know, display in a living room?
They could display that anywhere. You could put it on a bookshelf or anywhere. That's actually an antique hat from Nigeria with kawi shells on it. It's a very old piece, and we actually mounted it to look like that. But that can go anywhere. That's just such a wonderful piece. And it was actually a hat that was worn by someone.
Wow. One thing I love about African art is it seems like the artists are not afraid of color, you know, and I've noticed
they love color.
Exactly. Nothing
they love
is
color.
Sort of, you know, halfway done. I've noticed that the pieces you've brought today clearly have quite a bit of color on them.
Well, what you're looking at right now are actually some hand-carved giraffes, and they're painted. Now, those are from Zimbabwe, and as you can see, you talked about color. There's a lot of color in those. But the paintings behind us, those really give you a sense of what African art looks like from a standpoint of where you actually paint as opposed to artifacts. Now, you were talking about one of them over there, which is, of course, one by Larry Otu, which you can see in the background over here. We have some of the most incredible African artists around, and 99% of them are still on the African continent. You were talking about the one over there on your shoulder. Now, that's Larry Otu. He is one of our top-of-the-line guys.
This smaller, bright one here?
The smaller right there. And you look at this art, and you're like, why do you call it African art? Well, they're all done by African artists, but they don't necessarily look like what someone would think is African art. And that's the beauty of what we do. This could very well be a contemporary piece that you can put anywhere in your house.
Now, I've got to ask you, Lloyd, about Cuba.
Yes.
Some of the first art I purchased for my home, I was on assignment in Cuba in 2003. Such a magical place. You're going there.
I am going
to pick up some
to Cuba.
New art.
I was there last October, and I'm going back this October. They have some of the most fantastic art that you would ever want to see. Their museums are just full of art by both Cuban artists, Afro-Cuban, and just regular Cuban artists. The work is just incredible. So yeah, we brought back 70 pieces of art, and we've sold just about all of it from Cuba. So I have to go back and get more art. But the art there is, you talked about color. The art there is just an explosion of color. So yeah, looking forward to going back to Cuba.
Wow, so you find that local Houstonians really have a thing for Cuban art?
Yes, we sold a lot of Cuban art. And we don't really know what Cuban art is, so they were really excited about the fact that we went to Cuba and brought that art back. And the art just blows people away. I mean, the Cuban art, we sold so many of those pieces, it's incredible. That let me know that there's a need for Cuban art here in Houston.
Well, good thing you're going back, Lloyd. Such a pleasure chatting with you. And if you all out there would like to know more about these beautiful pieces, you can check out Lloyd's website at theguytegallery.com.